Hello everyone and welcome back. And I wanted to do another video on two other books that I have. As you can see, the one on the left is on London Bus and the other one is London Emergency Vehicles. So I'm going to look at both of these. These are for anyone who's an enthusiast on buses or even emergency vehicles. So I figured I'd take a look at these. So the first one I'm going to take a look at is the London Bus. And this one isn't by British Bus Publishing, but it's a pretty interesting read. It's got pictures in it as well, but it shows the evolution from the old route masters to what they have today, like this one right here, this one. So it's a pretty interesting one, even though it's small. I really like the photos in here, like the old route master buses. It's pretty cool. Um, Taking a look at some of these right here. I'm going to zoom in for the writing. Sorry if that's a bit blurry, but doing the best I can. Um, there we go. From horse bus to horsepower, which you can see right there. So it's got some interesting contents to it. I'm going to take a look out, or I'm going to keep it zoomed like that. There we go. So, taking a look, it's pretty interesting. This right here is the acknowledgments part. Tells you a bit about the London bus. That's pretty cool. Probably not going to read too much, but it is a pretty interesting book that I got. Thought it was a pretty cool one. So it's pretty interesting. Ooh, it's even got like little collectibles right there. Pictures. That's pretty cool. So this is a pretty interesting one. Probably not going to show all of. Probably show quite a bit of it, but probably not all of it. So like this one right here, Travel London. That's pretty cool. The old Route Master. The bendy buses. That one, that's pretty cool. Really like the way it looks. Like even the old, looks like an old one. That's pretty cool. It's like it's like a trolley there and how it used to be back in the day. So it's pretty cool. It shows a lot of the history and it's pretty nice the way that it looks and the evolution. Um, Probably not going to look through all of the pages, but I'm going to do some skipping ahead. So it is pretty interesting to see what they look like back in the day. Like that one, it's pretty cool. But I have to say I like what they look like now. So I'm going to skip ahead a bit. That's pretty cool right there. Some of these ones. This looks like, they have the old Route Master, but I'm not too sure. That one looks, that's an Atlantean in 1966. So that's pretty cool. It's an old, bit newer. I've seen some models, I believe exclusive first editions makes buses like that, the Atlantean, and those are pretty cool, pretty old fashioned. Um, Taking a look, I just got another pic. This looks like the top deck, right there, and on the far right, I'll read it. Interior of refurbished heritage route master. So it looks like, yeah, or the distinctive hap cab of the route master on the left. So that's pretty cool. I like some of the detailing in this and showing some of the old ones. Oh, and I like that taxi right there. That's pretty cool right next to the bus. That's a pretty cool one. And then, of course, you got the Harry Potter bus. That's a pretty cool one, too. Very old school fashion. But trying to take a look ahead at it. I like the ones like these. Oh, what's that? East London, the Dennis Trident. So that's pretty cool. I like the way that some of these look now compared to they did. And then if you look over here, you've got a doesn't tell you the type of bus, but it's pretty cool. I really like that one on the right. That is a pretty cool one. I'm not too sure what it is. It's Route 23. It's pretty cool. So it's pretty nice. It's a pretty interesting read. And then continuing on. So and then that's pretty cool right there, showing you the engine cab, or the engine part of the Route Master. So it's pretty cool. Pretty nice looking right there. So it is a pretty interesting read. A lot of pictures and detailing to it, but I figured this would be a cool book to show off. And I really like this one. This looks like the newer version of the Route Master buses that I've seen. I think Corgi makes some models like this, like the one on the far right. Um, I've seen them even on videos too, so it's pretty cool to get an actual look at that. And um, it's definitely a different type, but it's pretty cool. So um, gonna try to close out on this one a bit. Uh, right there, London or Travel London. That's a pretty cool one. So anyway, that'll be it for this one. John Christopher is the author, and this is a pretty cool book. I really like the information and all the detailing it has on the buses and what it was like from way back when until now. So it's pretty cool. So I would highly recommend that if you come across this book or any buses or books on London buses like this, I'd highly recommend getting this. They're very informational, have lots of pictures and shows the different evolutions of what they look like. The next one I have is I'm going to zoom out a little bit. London's Emergency Services, Dave Butler, and this is a pretty cool one. It's got all of it's got police, fire, and ambulance, and it's pretty cool. So I'm going to take a look inside. It's going to be kind of hard as it doesn't open all the way, but I'm going to do my best. So here you go, contents forward, ambulance, fire rescue, police, Royal National Lifeboat Institution. So it's pretty cool. It's got 4 chapters in here. Uh, Dave Balter is the author, so it's pretty cool. I'm going to try my best to show you the inside of the book a little bit, so I might jump ahead, but here's a pretty interesting one. 2 London ambulances on Lambeth Bridge. So that's pretty cool to see it right there. Um, it's going to be hard to take a look at some of these, some of this. So I'll do my best with this one. There's some pretty interesting photos in here. I wish I'd marked the pages. But I like things like this. I'm going to zoom out a little bit. I'm sorry it's going to be a bit blurry. But as you can see, they've got the helicopter, an advanced trauma team. Not too sure what that car is at the bottom. It's like a paramedic car. So it is pretty cool that they have some of these. Gonna zoom in. And so it's pretty nice. It's got the detailing in them and showing you the different vehicles around London. A command support unit. And this is in the ambulance section. So it's pretty cool to see things like this. Got your traditional London ambulances. I'm going to zoom out. So it's pretty cool. Really like the pictures and detail to it and showing them like going to a call like you see on the far left or on the bottom. So it is pretty cool and interesting, but there's also many other pictures to it as well, showing the different types and like what they have. Oops. And so like right here, the to roll on, roll off. Over to the ground. Looks like like a stabilizer that they would put a patient on. So that's pretty cool. Some pretty cool vehicles. I wish I'd bookmarked some of the pages, but some of the pictures in here are cool. I like the motorcycle response unit. The one on, like, especially that truck on top, that's pretty cool. It's pretty nice. Now, if I zoom out, it's going to be a bit blurry. So, but anyway, it's also nice seeing some of these different ambulances, and we got the Red Cross. Try to jump ahead to the fire brigade, and here we go. This is the London Fire Brigade right here. That's pretty cool that they have pictures like this. They got the turntable ladder, them in action. Oops. This isn't one of those books that you can easily take in or out. So this is pretty cool. I like these pictures and how cool all the detailing. It is pretty nice to see this. It is really cool. I'm sorry I'm struggling. The detection, investigation, and monitoring. So these are pretty cool. I really like this one because of all of these pictures, but also telling what they do. So it is pretty cool. And they have some different vehicles, like this one over here. Fire investigation. I'm going to zoom in. I believe that says fire investigation unit. I think in the United States, I'm not sure that I don't know if we use vans or not, but I know that they have the investigators probably come in their own separate vehicle to a fire, if I'm not mistaken. But I'm pretty sure that I've seen in a video that they were in like a pickup truck or something. So it's a little different, but I've never seen one like this. So it is pretty cool, and I really like how that one looks. So that's pretty cool for that one. So taking a look around here. And then this is an interesting one. An old AEC fire truck right up there at the top. That's pretty cool. Then a modern day one, Paddington. So that's pretty cool. Reserve Fire Investigation Unit from the bridge. So that's pretty cool. It's a nice one. And then, of course, you've got, I've seen this one before. It looks like an Incident Response Unit truck. I think that's what it's called. So it's pretty cool. Seeing a lot of my hand on this one. So, but anyway, you guys get the gist of this. You kind of get what it looks like. It's pretty nice. So, trying to skip ahead. I believe now we're in police. So that's pretty cool to look at a Metropolitan police car up there and then around. They're very different, and I really like looking at these. It's pretty cool to see how different they are over in London. Got some vans. It's pretty cool, and they look different, very different from ours. These are Vauxhall Viviro DPG personal carriers. So that's pretty cool. It's a nice looking book. Got some real nice information. Got another picture of another van. So it is pretty interesting. The boats, the horse section. So it's really cool. Trying my best. Motorcycles. Doing my best here. So it is pretty cool. Got a lot of detailing to it, showing you a lot of really cool pictures and information. So it's a pretty nice one. This one, I believe, was got both of these books as gifts, and I have to say they're pretty nice ones. I really like these books because they have information on the things that I'm interested in, and they're really cool. So if you're someone who's an enthusiast on buses in the United Kingdom, like London Bus or even the emergency vehicles, I would really highly recommend getting books like these as they're very informational and have a lot of detailing to them and some pictures and telling you the history um, and the stuff about them. So they're pretty cool. They're pretty nice reads. So I would really highly recommend looking for books like these, um, just to learn about the stuff if you're interested in this. So that's pretty cool. So I'd highly recommend getting it. So anyway, that'll be it for this video, and please stay